What's up guys, HK here, bringing you a review on the latest Bleach chapter, chapter 664. I wish I'd reviewed last week's chapter because that was golden, sexy, pretty and cute, but this chapter is just as amazing, if not a bit boring because of all the little back talk and shit that we have between Urahara and Askin. So we begin the chapter where we left off with Askin unleashing his almighty Duelix gift poison ball on them, and it pretty much engulfs them all in this giant dome. And yeah, pretty much Yoruichi and Urahara are pretty much screwed because they've been poisoned, and Askin's sitting there and explaining what his powers are. Again, a bit repetitive with the way these fights are going. You know, they're weak and then another character comes up, powers up, beats the first form, and then you know, that form gets stronger, and etc. It is very repetitive, it is getting a bit boring, but this particular fight was a bit unexpected, and with the way it ended, it was totally unexpected, because Urahara at the very end goes into Bai-Kai mode, which was something I don't think a lot of us saw coming at all, considering it's Askin of all people he's unleashing on. So, but yeah, but the meat of the chapter really is just these two throwing, I guess, the ideologies about, and again, like I said, Askin explaining what his gifts are. I have to say, his holy form is badass. I think it's the best one out of all of the elites so far, so, you know, kudos. That and Askin is pretty much my favourite Sternreiter at this point, or one of my favourite elites at this point. So yeah, he's definitely up there, because this guy started off as this troll who started to become very unpredictable, and now he's just massively fucking strong. So yeah, he's like this unexpected force that you didn't think had it in him, and boom, he's throwing everything he's got and trying to kill Urahara. I mean, this guy's not kidding around, he's doing his best to kill him. And you've got Urahara like questioning his loyalties as well. I mean, why is he technically doing this? Because he's always come across as very bored and not very into it. And Askin pretty much himself explains that he really isn't into it, but at the same time he's interested. He's curious about what kind of world what, you know, Johann Buck is going to create once he destroys the real world, Soul Society and Wake Mundo. So that's his interest there. He wants to see what this big guy is going to create. And yeah, it's an interesting thing to see Askin's motivations, because we finally get an understanding of what he wants and what he's doing, why he's doing this. And it's very different from all the other Sternreiters, obviously, with the whole, oh, we swear allegiance, we love our majesty and all that shit. You know, that's not why he's doing it. He's doing it because he's very curious what this guy is going to be able to create. And which is almost kind of sort of a scientist thing to say, but he's not really a scientist, is he? But he's very good at calculating the amount of ratio he needs and the amount of immunity he needs. So technically speaking, he's probably he's probably very scientifically knowledgeable in that department, I guess, even if we don't really see it with his outfit and the way he acts. But yeah, the fight, you know, we get the fight going on with Kisuke just like trying to slash attack him straight away, and this guy's just flying backing away, and he's being very careful, but at the same time he's going all out. And he gets like one of these little rings, hover rings, out of his arm, and he throws that like a Rasen Shuriken in it. It disappears, and we're like, what the hell? And then it ends up piercing Kisuke's eye, and it blows his eye out. So right now Kisuke's either blind or I don't know what's going on, because I really don't understand what Askin's power really is. He says something about how he's gonna now slowly destroy his organs one by one internally. So it's like, I don't get what this power is. But whatever it is, it's enough for Urahara to go Bai-Kai, because now he's not pissing about. Like, he even tells him, I warned you, you asked for it, or something like that, and Bai-Kai mode. And it's sort of similar to, it's basically a goddess, that's what it is. It's a giant woman goddess kneeling down, and her face is very similar to Mayuri's Bai-Kai baby face. So that was very interesting to see. I wonder if those two are maybe related. Maybe that one's poison, obviously, and this one is a cure, maybe. Because you have to wonder, why didn't Urahara go Bai-Kai when he was fighting Askin, right? And I'm sorry, not Askin, Aizen. Seriously, those two look alike. I get mixed up. But yeah, and the obviousness of it is that Urahara had everything planned out beforehand, and he had Ichigo there to help him. So really, he didn't need to go Bai-Kai mode on Aizen's ass. But here, he's by himself, he's with Yoruichi, he's got people and himself dying right now, and this dude has gone all out to kill him. And Urahara is pretty much at death's door. So at this point, he has no choice but to go Bai-Kai. He's not even going to Shikai mode, he's going straight to the next level. He's going Bai-Kai, and I'm just curious what this Bai-Kai is able to do, and I'm wondering if maybe maybe it's something to do with healing, because I think I read somewhere that the name translates to immortality. It's got something to do with immortality, so maybe his Bai-Kai is a healing sort of Bai-Kai. Maybe it's going to heal him up, and that's why he's using it at this point, and it's going to probably damage Askin, and he's going to be able to defeat him. The one thing I can say for sure is this: Kisuke's Bai-Kai has been hyped as hell. It's been overshadowed. It's been set up, and we've been waiting years and years. Well, you fans who've been reading this have been waiting years and years to see this, and it needs to deliver. Remember what happened to Kuryaku? He unleashed his Bai-Kai after all that hype, and it didn't do shit. Yes, it defeated Lillian's second form, but it didn't 100% kill him. And Kisuke, he's one of the 5 war potentials, okay? He's an unknown factor, he's got an unknown ability, and his Bai-Kai needs to deliver. I mean, I was really hoping that Grimmjow was going to come into this fight and get, you know, Askin back for what he did to him, but I don't think that's going to happen now. And if they really want to portray Kisuke as very strong, his Bai-Kai needs to kill Askin, no questions asked. It needs to kill him, otherwise it's just going to be another repetition and it's going to be pointless. So I'm hoping that Kubo doesn't pull an ass pull with this, and he does have Kisuke kill Askin with his Bai-Kai, or at least weaken him enough that maybe Yororichi or is going to rip his head off or whatever. I don't know. They just it needs to do massive damage. That's the point. So enough that Askin will be on the floor begging for his life, because otherwise it's just going to be pointless. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm curious to see where this is going to go. I'm curious to see where this fight's going to go, and I'm hoping we get back to the other fights very soon. I'm hoping the Elite fight ends, because I really want to get to the end of this series now. Like, I want to see Aizen getting out of that goddamn chair and kicking some ass. And yeah, but overall, decent, very good chapter. The hype is on for next week. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next, because shit, man, it's like, damn, you're going for it. He's going in, Askin's going in, Urahara's going all in. Who is going to end up on top? Immortality or immunity? Anyway, guys, I hope you liked that review. As usual, like, subscribe, whatever, and I shall see you when I shall see you. Take care and bye.